So, the going home edition of Monday Night Raw starts with Seth Rollins making his prediction that he's going to become the first WWE Universal Champion. Okay, cool way to start off. And then he says he's going to look for the Demon King, Finn Balor. Alright, we all know where this is going to go. He's going to be looking for him all through the arena all night long. It's still cool, but at the same time, it's like a bit cliche at this point because he said he was going to call him out last week, and now this week we have this. And, okay. But that was way better than how the show started in the ring. Starts with Rusev and Lana calling out Roman Reigns. You know, the we won't leave the ring until we get an apology type shit. Which leads to Mick Foley coming out. Mick Foley comes out, Rusev demanding respect because he's their only champion. He's their champion. It's like, oh. I just have a quick favor to ask after I totally go through this segment. So, yeah, Rusev demands respect. Stephanie comes out, says that she agrees with all the shit that Mick says. This is Mick Foley. You have to respect him. Rusev is like, why should I respect him? Who is he? What has he done? Cue Roman Reigns. All right. Roman Reigns is like, okay, yeah, I apologize. I apologize for, that website that you found Lana at. Okay, got a quick chuckle, but please. I'm glad when this segment ended and Mick Foley made the match for those two later on in the fucking night, which is totally pointless. But look, WWE, you have to understand our feelings about these two. Keep them away from the microphone. Rusev and Reigns. Or find someone to do the talking for them. Them on the microphone is a death sentence to the show or the segment of the show wherever they're in it. Please keep the microphone away from them. Please. Shit. Oh, and that just drug out for a while. Anyway, Sheamus goes against Sami Zayn. And we all knew where this is going too, because Sami Zayn, yes, Sami Zayn needed a win. He did, because Sami Zayn hasn't really been doing anything. Sheamus losing because of the distraction of Cesaro, who was sitting on color commentary. And it's like, all right, yeah. We all know where this is going, but it went into the direction that I didn't even think it was going to go after that. And, okay. They get put in a best-of-7 series, starting at SummerSlam. It's not just going to be one match that sells this. It's going to be a best-of-7 series. So, who wants to bet that it's going to go to 7 matches? Anybody? Anybody want to place that bet? I will. I mean, I don't see anybody sweeping this. I don't see anybody going like 6. No, I don't see it going 4 matches to 2. I don't see that. I see it going 4 matches to 3. That's going to go that way, okay? So that's just that. So Jericho, Chris Jericho, and Kevin Owens has an interview, and it was just way too fucking long. They were trying to fit each and everything that they could in this interview, from Jericho's catchphrases to watch it. Watch what? It. To stupid idiot. They were trying to put everything that they could possible, and even making fun of Enzo and Cass in this fucking interview, and it just drug out. It was before the commercial break, and it just drug out way too long, in my opinion. So, you have the New Day, minus Big E, beat the Dudleys. Oh, my, how... Okay, I understand that the Dudleys are there to put people over. I understand that. But, and there was another miscommunication there between Devon and Bubba Ray. Possible split, who knows? But I still think that they're just together to put other tag teams over. That's just the way I see it. So, Braun Strowman has a match against a jobber, and wait a minute, no, it wasn't Braun Strowman, it was Nia Jax. Ugh. Can't tell the difference between the two, though. Every week is one or the other. Nia Jax or Braun Strowman taking on some no-name and squashing them. And what do you know? A video package about the other, because Braun Strowman, they had a video package about Braun Strowman right before the main event, which we just do not take seriously, We just don't take Braun Strowman seriously. I don't take Nia Jax seriously unless she attacks the winner of the Women's Championship match after SummerSlam. Then maybe I'll take her seriously. But for now, she's just squashing jobbers. No, I don't take Nia Jax seriously. I just don't. So you have Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman. They stroll on out and Brock, okay. Heyman was about to begin his usual shtick, and then Heath Slater comes out. We all know where this is going. But look, I give credit where credit is due here. For Heath Slater to come waltzing out there, we all know what was going to happen. But the way they went about it, hey, look, he had a lot of balls. He does. As far as the way they scripted that. Saying that, yeah, he knows he's going to get his ass kicked, but he has to do it for his family, his kids, you know. And even Brock Lesnar got on the microphone. Wasn't stellar, but it wasn't garbage. He was like, yeah, you got responsibilities. You got mouths to feed. You got kids. I don't give a shit about your kids. Well, that's Brock Lesnar. And he gave him two choices. Either you can walk on or you get, you know, decimated. And guess which way he chose? He got decimated. Again, Heath Slater, he took it like a man. He had a lot of balls. Hottest free agent? Yeah, but still. Some people won't face Brock Lesnar at all or won't even get near him because they're scared. Miz. But Heath Slater had a lot of balls. Simple as that. Enzo and Cass come out and do their usual stuff. They still remind me of the New Age Outlaws. They do. And everyone just waits for their catchphrases. Even though they're good on the mic. They are good. But it's just wash, rinse, repeat for them at this point. There has to be a sudden spark with them because everyone is jazzed up for the beginning and jazzed up for their ending. That's just everything in between is like, okay, yeah, get this over with. So, you have Cass beat Kevin Owens by DQ because Jericho interferes. Now, yeah, they're going to have the tag team match at SummerSlam, and this was supposed to hype up a little bit to it with the bad guys coming out on top because you have Enzo laying outside, you had Cass laying on the inside because Jericho attacked, you know, Enzo and then Cass, and okay, we get it. They're trying to hype up this tag team match for SummerSlam. We get it. So, the primetime players, they come out with Bob Backlund. Why? Why did they do this? They're trying to hype these two up for a potential feud or a match or whatever. No match is going to take place between them at SummerSlam as far as I know. But to hype up their feud, it's not really a feud at this point. It's just bumping into each other. It's not really escalated. We can't even take this shit seriously because we can't take Darren Young or Titus O'Neil seriously as singles competitors. They lose to the Shining Stars because of a miscommunication. The Shining Stars, Epico and Primo repackaged again. They didn't really fucking do anything in the match. It was the implosion of the primetime players. This is the reason why they fucking lost. Or the reason why Shining Stars won. It's just... And I still can't even take the Shining Stars seriously. I can't. Not ever. No. Fuck that. No. So, you have Jinder Mahal face Neville. And again, this was kind of a no-brainer. Yeah, Neville beats Jinder Mahal, and it's like, no, please. You gotta find some more people here to do some elevation and to create more feuds and stuff like that, because some of these people are going nowhere, and nowhere really, really just a wall. They're just stuck. They're not going anywhere. Jinder Mahal's not going to go anywhere. Neville is not even going to get to the mid-card unless something else happens. He's not elevated. He's just not. Neville either needs to go heel or something else needs to happen or something. Yeah. So, Seth Rollins comes out, he calls out the Demon King, and we all know where this is going. Yes, Seth Rollins was looking for the Demon King all over the fucking arena and then makes his way to the ring, and then... Now, the Demon King actually comes out. Duh. He actually hits the ring. Duh. A confrontation. Duh. We knew that was going to happen. And Seth Rollins retreats. Okay, I understand that they're trying to hype this up, and it's going to be for the WWE Universal Championship. I still hate that name for a title. The only thing, again, I'm going to say it, the only thing that's going to save grace for this title is if the belt looks good. That's the only thing that's going to save grace for this title. But calling it that, it's just, they're still trying to hype this up. And for people that didn't know Finn Balor, that gives another insight about him, that gives another chance for people to get to know him. And this could be a great fucking match if everything goes correctly. And since it's for a new title, yeah, they've done the best hype that they could do. They can't reach any more. They reached the pinnacle at this point. The match will decide on whether everything was worth it or not. So, you have Anderson and Gallows. They did this doctor stuff earlier in the night, ring postitis, making nut jokes again, and they beat the Golden Truth. When you have the New Day come out and attack Anderson and Gallows. Now, this breathes new life in the New Day as far as saying, okay, we can actually take them seriously against these two. Because they're going to use Francesca to blast the nuts of Anderson, and Gallows pulled him out. I understand, but at the same time, they needed to do much more to take the New Day seriously if it's going to be a 2-on-2 match with the two that the New Day have. And yeah, that's just, I don't know. I don't know how to go about that. It's just two members of the New Day that's like, against Anderson and Gallows, who may be winning the tag team championships at SummerSlam. So, you have Charlotte versus Alicia Fox. You couldn't do better than that as far as try to hype up Charlotte. And you had Sasha that was on commentary, and Charlotte wins hands down, and Sasha gets to the ring because she gets called out. And Dana Brooke comes out, and even though earlier Charlotte was like, yeah, I may not need you anymore, I'll find somebody else, that type of shit, and Dana helps out anyway, and Dana's going to be barred from ringside. I don't know. That's just once again, it reminds me of the Divas Championship, not the Women's Championship. They need to do better of hyping up the women's division. They just need to do better, and they need to do it fast because, no. No. Speaking of no, why is Roman and Rusev closing out this show just like last week? Look, this match was for the honor of Lana. But again, these two, if they were going to end the show, they should have ended at Seth Rollins calling out the Demon King, Finn Balor. But they have the show ending with Roman Reigns and Rusev. The match was okay, but that was most likely this match is going to be a wash, rinse, repeat of what you're going to see at SummerSlam. But this match should not have ended this show. No way that these two should be in the main event of any show. It better not be for a world champion or a universal championship one day either. It's just, no, okay? No. Maybe it was one of Rusev's wishes before he takes his days off for a honeymoon with Lana. Whatever. But these two should not have closed out this show. So the going home episode of the Raw before SummerSlam is kind of, they could have done way better hyping up their side and their matches for this fucking event. But it's such lackluster. I don't know how to really put it at this point. It's just so fucking lackluster because they're trying to center Roman Reigns as the main event still, and they don't fucking need to. You have a new championship being created. You have the Legend Killer, the Viper, against this fucking beast. No, okay? Stop trying to hype two motherfuckers for a mid-card title that can't even operate or function correctly on a fucking microphone, and all they can do is just get physical to a certain point. No. That should not have closed Raw. Period. So I am looking forward to watching SummerSlam to see how everything turns out for both Raw and SmackDown Live, as far as both their matches being on the same card and stuff like that. But as of right now, Raw was so fucking lackluster as far as building up to SummerSlam. Agree or disagree? I would like to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Because I'm always open for conversations about wrestling and everything like that. So please, feel free. So, drop kicks, body slams, throw motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.